friends. Welcome. Today, we're going to do something different. Today, we're going to be drawing. We're going to be drawing today. We're going to see if we can create something fun. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to display this program, so that's why I have it on display capture, and you can, I guess, see all my settings, which is okay. I don't really care either way if y'all see my settings or not. But yeah, this little character here I drew on my own. We had a few technical difficulties with the pen and the tablet, but it's all straightened out now, so let's see how much fun we can have. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello to all the people in the chat. Hello. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we have a blank canvas right here. This is our blank canvas. We're going to create something either silly or something completely chaotic. Now, I'll be honest, I am not an artist. I'm not an artist in the least. But hopefully this will turn out. I'm not sure. But alright, I might need to move my microphone a little bit. Okay. Sorry, my microphone did a silly goofy again. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. Just some technical difficulties. But that's to be expected. Let me just see if I can... Well, I can't hold it, because I have to be able to draw. Okay. There we go. You get some pen ASMR, I guess. Let's see. I'm terrible at drawing characters from scratch. I need an outline. Yeah. I think having outlines is totally okay. It is totally okay to have an outline. If you're just starting out. I think it's totally okay. Because it helps you practice, it helps you learn, right? Alright, so let's see. Oh, we're on the wrong, tool here. Let's see what we got. Now, no promises that this will work. This is my first time trying a drawing stream. So let's see if this works better than the Fields of Mystria stream we had going on a couple weeks ago. Alright, so let's see. Are there any drawing requests? No, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna doodle. Today. Okay, we're gonna test this out here. See if it works. Yeah! It works good. Okay, the thing with this pen is it's easier for me to hold. It's easier for me to hold than the other one. So let's see if we can do a circle. I have to learn how to draw it smoothly. I don't like having to draw what is it? My sister called it something, chicken scratching. When you just scratch at it. Alright, let's see if we can actually create a circle. Hey, we did it! We did it! Hey, Wolf, gonna be in and out of chat for a while working on laundry. That's totally okay, Anna. We're happy to have you no matter what, okay? We're happy to have you. Even if you just lurk, that is completely fine. We are happy to have you. You do not need to put your obligations on hold. That is totally fine. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Oh, well, if we can do this and then do... Beautiful! It's a beautiful, beautiful drawing. I see people on YouTube design characters from scratch, including the outline, like Pop Cross Studios. I'm not sure what Pop Cross Studios is. You might have to elaborate more on that one. Yeah, we might need to elaborate. Alright, so how was everybody's long weekend? I knew there was a long weekend. A lot of people were traveling or visiting family and friends. Or having friends and family over. So how did it go? Like, I know not everybody celebrates Easter, but they might still have a long weekend where they just chill and relax and have family over. So, how was it, you guys? I use a picture of the character to understand the design. Yeah. That's what I do too. Like, if I already know what I'm drawing, if I already know how to draw that specific thing, I might just use it for, like, coloring and such. But if I have an outline, then that's what I do. Alright, I got some jelly beans, you guys. I got some jelly beans and a mint. I think it's a mint chocolate Aero bar. They're so good, by the way. Aero bars. Chilled, not chilling. Yeah. My week's been good so far. Had fun Easter with family. Yeah, me too. We had family over for breakfast the one day, and then we had them for dinner the next day. So it wasn't so confusing. So it wasn't so overwhelming. And then, we had family over and we watched Peter Rabbit 2. I'd never seen Peter Rabbit 2. I'd only seen the first one. But the second one is good. But I do agree with my nephew in saying that the first one is significantly better than the second one. Not that the second one was bad. It's just that I like the first one better. Never tried Aero bars, but jelly beans are always a win. Absolutely. I would eat jelly beans even if it wasn't Easter. Absolutely. How are the Peter Rabbit movies? I haven't seen them yet. I say they're very good. As someone who grew up with Peter Rabbit, reading the books and stuff, they're very good books. They're very good movies, Speaking of movies, I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got to this movie, but I think I saw a trailer for a show that I like, and then I went down a rabbit hole of watching trailers and stuff, and then I came across an old version of Cinderella, not really old, but a more modern rendition, and then I found a rendition of Beauty and the Beast from 2014. Originally it was Italian, but they dubbed it in English. It's a mini-series, I think it was called. They called it a mini-series, but it was actually surprisingly good. And whoever did the casting was a genius, okay? They were a genius for casting whoever they cast as I forget who played the prince, but he was a very good-looking actor. Same with the actress. But it was sort of like Beauty and the Beast in, the main character's name was Bella. Her father was named Maurice, and there wasn't really a Gaston character, which I found surprising, because usually they're pretty on point with, staying close to the story. But this one was close to the story, but they also had bits of, like, Phantom of the Opera in it. It had bits of, there were a few other stories that someone pointed out, but they're not coming to my head right now, but I say for a 3-hour and 18-minute movie, it kept me entertained most of the time. I remember when I was younger, I watched Peter Rabbit, the series. Me too! I don't know if it's still on anymore, though, sadly. Sadly, they take a lot of things off the TV once they're not popular anymore, which I think is a shame, because I think a lot of the shows that I watched as a kid, they don't have them anymore, which is sad. They don't make kids shows like they used to. Look how crazy the drawing is. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not an artist, okay? I'll say it outright. I am much better at writing, but I thought since I have some time on my hands, we could try drawing. See what it's like. It's just a flower. Okay, let's see if we can actually create something serious. Okay, let's see if we can actually draw something good. Most recent movie I saw was a Minecraft movie. I've heard things about the Minecraft movie, both good and bad. Mostly how silly people act in the theater when they go to see it. And mostly it's adults, like people who should know better. I mean, if Jack Black himself, if the main star of the movie has to come to a theater and tell people to behave, then we must be doing something wrong, guys. Like, I can understand being excited for a movie, being excited that something you grew up with is turned into a movie and they're referencing everything, but at least have some respect for other people who come to see the movie. Like, it's the same with Wicked. Like, there was a whole to-do about people singing along during Wicked. And yeah, I get it. Most people go to a movie theater to watch a movie and, you know, people gotta respect that, but there's a reason they have sing-along. Like, I even said they should have sing-along versions like they had with Frozen. Like, so if people want to go to the theater and sing along with the characters and whatever without disturbing anyone else, without disrupting other people's experiences, then they should totally do that. But I don't even know if they had sing-alongs, because I actually waited until it came out to watch it. Yeah. One of the reasons why I usually wait for a movie to come out on DVD. Yeah, I usually either wait till it comes out on DVD or I wait till it comes to, like, Disney Plus or whatever, so I can watch it and I can be as excited as I want to be without disturbing other people. Like, I'm not the type of person to, you know, just make a scene at a theater, but I do like to be able to react how I want to during a movie. Like, if something really, really unexpected happens, I want to be able to sit there with my mouth open and not worry that someone's staring at me from the corner of their eye. Wondering, what is this girl thinking about? Let It Go is cringe and cold. Gasp! I am offended! Actually, yeah, I mean, you can have your opinion when it comes to movies and stuff. Like, yeah, that's your opinion. That's totally fine. I personally love Frozen. My niece loves it. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm picky when it comes to movies, but as long as I know what it's about, and as long as there isn't anything that's going to be possibly upsetting, or if there is, I want to know in advance. That's why I'm sort of waiting on whether or not I should watch Nosferatu, because the trailers make it look really good, but at the same time, horror movies aren't my thing. Like, they are not my thing at all. I would rather stay away from horror movies at all costs. Like, I haven't even watched It. So if I haven't watched It, what makes me think that I can handle something like Nosferatu? Like, I know most of the stuff that's gonna happen because I'm the sort of person to want to know some things, but not everything, you know? But maybe at Halloween I'll watch it. We'll see. I'm still debating on whether or not I should. Love Frozen. I thought Frozen 2 was better, surprisingly. Yeah, like, I agree. It was one of those coincidences in which the sequel was better than the first. Alright, let's see if we can actually drop, because we're just sitting here at a blank screen right now, just staring at a blank screen, just doing nothing. Okay, let's see. So here's what I usually do when I want to draw a circle. I usually do this. I usually find... Oh, that's probably not gonna help. Let's see. Let's put that back. Where is my color tool? Okay, there it is. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so then I do this. And then what I do after that is I add another layer. And I go like this. Then I zoom in. Then that sort of gives me the circle that I want. This is good for practicing circles, for those of you who use this particular program. See, this is a new pen and a new tablet, so I'm just getting used to it. I had another tablet before, but for some reason the pen stopped working, so my sister found one of her old tablets, so... I don't really care at this point if it's messy. We're just having fun. We're not trying to have it in a museum or anything. The movies for the rest of the year: Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man, and Zootopia 2. I forgot they were making a Zootopia 2. To be honest, I completely forgot about it. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, I didn't even know I was going live today. I just thought, well, it's kind of rainy outside, kind of gloomy, so I'm like, why not draw? Why not stream today? Why not do something fun and creative just to lighten things up, you know? Also, pardon the clicking of my tongue now and then. Okay, I'm still tasting my Aero bar. So if that bothers you, I apologize. Hey everyone. Hi Luke. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. We're just drawing at the moment. Or trying to, at least. This is, like I said, this is a new pen, a new tablet, so... Also, we started a little later than I usually do because we had some technical difficulties with my drawing tablet and the like. So, man. Hope the Lilo and Stitch movie is good. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I've seen the trailers. I've seen the stuff for it, and I'm excited. I'm hopeful. Okay, I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. And that's how I usually go into movies. I will usually go into a movie and say, let's just see what it's like before we... Oh my goodness. We are zoomed in too close. This is going to be a fuzzy head. We're doing a fuzzy head. See, I drew the other thing on my other tablet, so this is going to take a while to get used to. Alright, are we drawing a dog? Okay, we're drawing a dog today, guys. I was gonna draw a person, but I'm like, nope. we're drawing a dog today. Okay, so now that that's done, we can get rid of that. Phineas and Ferb revival this summer. Oh, are they making a new series? Are they making a new series? Because I haven't watched Phineas and Ferb. I've seen a couple of episodes here and there, but I haven't seen the whole thing. Actually, you know what we're gonna draw? We are not drawing a dog. We are gonna draw a bear. Which my nephew will love, because he loves bears. He absolutely loves bears like you wouldn't believe. Also, again, pardon the clicking of my tongue. Is White Wolf making a blueberry? I don't know what I'm making at this point, okay? I don't know what I'm making. I am making something. I don't know what it is, but I'm making something. Disney's making a live action animated series about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and Kingdom Hearts movie. Ooh, cool. Cool. The original Lilo and Stitch was good. It was. I cannot watch it without crying. Honestly. It's one of the many movies that make me cry. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have to figure out where to draw the eyes. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna eat a jelly bean because they've been sitting here for a while now. Okay, I still remember they were supposed to do Kingdom Hearts show long ago by the same people that did Crazy 8 Crazy Nights. I haven't watched that movie or show. Or at least I don't think I have. I don't even think I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. So, let's see. My nephew draws pretty well. Wish he was here to help me out. Alright, let's see if we can draw the eyes. See if we draw the eyes. Oh, we drew the nose okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. See, it was starting out good, but then we went sideways and okay, let's see. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this tablet. Oh. Why does he look, he looks like he's not very happy. Alright, let me see. Not the best, but whatever. Okay, let me see if I can fix my stabilizer tool. 9? Does that work? I don't even know. Okay. Alright, we're gonna draw a cloud. There we go. I know I usually stream on Fridays, but Friday nights is actually movie nights with friends. So we probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Or that's why I picked today instead of tomorrow, because I have movie nights with friends on Friday, and then Saturdays, I do other things, and then Sundays I just relax, get ready for the work week. My recording schedule has been a little wacky lately. The audio that was supposed to come out on Tuesday came out yesterday instead, because my editing programs were being a pain in the butt. So I didn't end up getting that done until Wednesday, or yesterday. So I was not thrilled, but I took a breath and we got it all done. So I am glad that is over. I am glad that I was able to get that audio uploaded. It was the Ponyo inspired one that I wanted to do. So originally I was supposed to record it on Monday, but then I had writer's block and I couldn't think of a good start. Like, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do older Ponyo or whether I wanted to do Ponyo's mother, who I know is very popular among the Ponyo fans. Believe me, if I knew how to do Liam Neeson's voice, I would have done Ponyo's dad, or what's his name in the movie? Fujimoto? I hope I'm saying that right. But I think it turned out okay. I think it turned out good, all things considered. I want to do more series, like just maybe have another audio series. There's this one that I've been trying to work on for a while. It's a Rogue series, so hopefully that'll work. I also have sort of a D&D inspired audio, so hopefully that'll be written and out soon. Yeah, I just have a bunch of stuff. It did turn out good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. It certainly didn't help that the self-doubt was kicking in as well. Just a very off day. But we got through it. We did what we needed to do. It's okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. We are not... I made his body too small. Okay. This is just a very, very, very rough sketch. Or should I say very rough sketch? Oh, let's do that. Well, on the bright side, this pen is easier for me to hold, so it's a little easier for me to control, but I still have to figure things out. I still have to figure out where, how to fix it so my liner is better. Oh! Guys, I promise I am not doing this on purpose. This is me learning how to use this pen and tablet. Okay, is he laying down? Okay, he's laying down, guys. I don't know how to draw bear tails, so we'll just draw that. Oh my goodness, that is the most... Actually, let me try to draw something else. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Pun intended. Okay, where are we? I don't even know where we are. There we are. Okay, let me see if I can draw. Okay, let's draw that. Ooh. Oh, I wish it didn't erase my circle. Oh, nope. pretend you're a gummy bear. But it's not working. It is not. Okay, we need a circle. Alright, let me just put my pen down. Hey, sorry I'm late. Hey, Hubert. Yeah, this is sort of an impromptu stream, like just very unplanned stream. So, don't worry, you're good. We're happy to have ya. I wasn't going to stream today or this week, but I'm like, well, it's a cloudy day. So I'm like, why not just have something to brighten things up, you know? Lighten up the mood. Alright, let me see. Oh, we're going to need a smaller circle than that. No, maybe a little bigger. Maybe a little bigger than that. Maybe a little bigger than that. Maybe a little bigger than that. Where'd it go? There we are. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna move this layer up here. Oh my goodness. Well, it's an experience for all of us, I guess. Let's see. I see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to, first of all, zoom in. Oh, not that much. Okay, then I'm gonna have to move up a little bit. Then I'm gonna have to hold my tablet. Again, I'm still trying to learn how to hold my pen, because it's significantly smaller than the one I used to have. It's easier for me to hold. It's just like holding a normal pencil. So I have to learn how to hold a pencil again. As if I haven't held a pencil in the last 7 days, because I'm helping my nephew with his comic book stuff, his art stuff, so I was helping him out with that. Yeah, he's a writer like me. He's a creator like me. So he knows what it's like to have the creator brain. Working at all hours. Okay, that's a good circle. Okay, now we're gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna eat a couple more jelly beans, so bear with me, everybody. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm back. I was just finishing my jelly beans, and I didn't think you guys wanted to hear me chew. Because that is annoying. I understand completely if people don't like other people eating on stream. I don't mind it personally if people eat on stream, because it's a human thing. We gotta eat, we gotta drink, we gotta do all that stuff. But I understand why some people don't like that, so I try not to have my mic on when eating. Because, yeah. So it's a round circle. Yep. Just a circle, nothing else. We drew a circle today. That is an accomplishment. 5 stars. Belongs in a museum. Actually, how far are we zoomed in? Oh, like 200%. How big is the circle? It's only that big when I zoom out. Oh my gosh, I thought it was so much bigger. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna post this anyways. I'm just gonna probably have it with you guys. Creativity runs the family. Nice. Yeah. We've got some creative people in our family. My niece, she draws really well. My other niece, she's learning to draw too. And my nephew, he creates his own comic books, his own works of art. Alright, there's the eyes, there's the nose, there's the mouth. There we go. We're getting there. We're learning. We're learning. There. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a cute little bear. It's a cute little baby bear. A cute little baby bear that we just want to squish. Alright. And yes, everyone, you can pet this bear. You can pet him, you can cuddle him, he won't hurt you. We had the eyes good, and then I had to do something silly. Are those water molecules H2O? Huh? Huh? Hubba what? What'd you say? I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that one. A teddy bear, yeah! Teddy bear. It's a cute little teddy bear. I think what I could do is after I'm done drawing him, I'll just scale him so he's bigger and not so small when we zoom out. Okay, we're gonna do the eyebrows. And then I think some bears have this little heart shape thing. Yeah, that looks okay. Only I want to see if I can do the circle. We're getting a Gwen Stacy, Ghost Spider, and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. Oh, fun! That's awesome! Is Haley Steinfeld gonna play her, or is someone else gonna play her? I have not heard this news, nor have I seen the show. Akira, I haven't even started writing that yet. Been busy with work. Yeah. It definitely takes a lot of time to write a script, especially if people have other obligations that they have to do, family stuff, work stuff. So I think patience is definitely the key when it comes to audio scripts. So yeah, it takes a lot of time, believe me. So it will be released, but we just have to be patient. We have to trust the process. Okay, we gotta trust the process. I wrote my Yokai University manga in 2 years in first volume 1. Oh, that's awesome. It definitely takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot of time though to write stuff. Like even if you don't have other obligations on the side, then it's not easy. So if you're able to do that in like, what was it, 2 years? That's awesome. That's awesome. I've been writing a book since I think it was 2017. No, not 2017, 2018 that I started writing my main novel. And I've gone through so many drafts that it's not even funny. So it's taken me 6 years to write this book. And then I have another book that I've been going through writing since 2016? Yeah, 2016. And I've gone through countless drafts of that one. And I'm still in the early stages. So, yeah, writing a novel, writing anything takes a lot of time. It will be written. I just need to get some time aside. That is perfectly fine, Anna. You don't have to rush. You can't rush art. That is what a wise person once said. I believe it was Batman, but I could be wrong. I believe it was Lego Batman who said that. I get that about writing. I haven't worked on my light novel for a while. Yeah, some of my projects have been on the back burner for a while. We just have to get that motivation back to write. And I understand if it takes a lot of time, if it takes a little bit more patience. The thing is not to rush it, and don't force yourself to write if you're not in the right frame of mind to write, because then you'll just end up not liking what you wrote, because you'll know that you weren't in the right headspace at the time, or you didn't really have the time, so it just sort of got rushed through. So yeah, I get that. Just take your time. Well, I have no actors for each character since it's hard to find. Alice's voice is hard and it's got scrapped. Made a lot of finding them. Yeah. But do you mean like a dub project, like a voice actor project? If you go on what is it, Casting Call Club, you can basically cast people there for your projects. Though it depends. Some people only accept paid work, some people do free and paid work, so you just sort of have to see. You sort of have to see who's out there and who would be able to do your project, depending on how much you're willing to pay. That's what I tell people in Icy's chat sometimes. You can't rush a good story. Exactly. Like, there are a lot of, sorry, I'm tongue-tied. We have a lot of writers in the chats. Like, I have a lot of friends who write as well. And the main thing is having the time to write, which, with people working and people having other obligations, it's sometimes very hard to set aside time to write, when sometimes at the end of the day, all you want to do is just rest and do things to recharge and relax and unwind. So exactly, you cannot rush art. And I've even said to the writer friends that I've had, you don't have to rush, but I promise you, the second the book comes out, I will be on my way to the bookstore or to whatever online website I can purchase, and I will be one of the first ones to read, or at least I will try to be one of the first ones to read your books. Lake Yokai University is just a mix of My Hero Academia, Power Rangers, and yokai themed anime like Hell Teacher, Nube, nothing unusual. Oh, okay. I get that. A lot of people, I think a lot of books are very loosely inspired by other media or have other media mixed in. Like I said before, the version of the Beauty and the Beast that I watched over the holiday weekend, it was sort of a mix of Beauty and the Beast. It had elements of Phantom of the Opera in there. It had, like I said, a couple of other ones that I don't really know of or cannot think of the name of. But it was sort of their own twist on it. It was, I would say, a more adult version of Beauty and the Beast. Like, there were no talking objects. There was no Cogsworth or Lumiere or whatever. I think the most that we got of that was probably when she cleans the house or the castle or whatever. She cleans the candelabra. That's basically it, but it's on YouTube if anyone wants to check it out. It's 3 hours though, so you'll have to either watch it in parts. They did have a part version at one point, but I think it was last year they uploaded one where it's just all blended together. Yeah, I could not stop thinking about that movie after I watched it. It was that good. I mean, some parts were a little too dramatic or whatever, but it was a fun little movie that I could watch just to relax and maybe, yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. Do you know about the Owl House? Yes, I started season 1. I think I'm at episode what number was I at? I think I'm almost done season 1. I haven't gotten around to finishing it yet though. Cuz like I said, I have a bunch of other things I do and a whole other bunch of stuff on my mind. So, yeah. Mostly projects, but yeah. Oh, pardon me. I've heard of the Owl House, but never watched it. I only just started it, but I've watched it off and on. Same with a lot of the other shows I've been trying to watch. I still have to finish season 1 of Game of Thrones and season 1 of Vikings, but I just haven't been able to sit my booty down and watch it. I've attempted to, but then I'm just like, not really in the mood. Like, it's one of those shows that you have to be in the mood for. Not the Owl House, but Game of Thrones and Vikings. I don't even know what episode I'm on anymore. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to work on the pupils. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, we're gonna do the body now. We're gonna do the body. Or it's just gonna be a head. I don't know. It's just gonna be a teddy bear head. A teddy bear face, if you will. Okay, we need to... I know bears have this. Right. Now we're gonna do this. Oh. Give him glasses. Okay, so we have one lens that's too big and one lens that's just right. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Do that. If my nephew saw my bear, he'd probably be shaking his head, but I don't know. I don't know. He can draw bears pretty well. There we go. Okay, now where would the ear things be? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Like I said, this is just for fun. We're not actually being serious here. If I was serious, then I'd probably have a reference or a template or something that I'd use. But we're just having a little fun. I'm a floating head. Yeah. We don't know who's voicing Gwen. All we know is that Gwen's in the show, and we know what she looks like. I hope it's Dove Cameron. Ooh, she would be good. She would be good as Gwen. I don't think she's acted very much. Like, I haven't seen her in anything since Descendants. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I haven't seen her in anything since Descendants. I know she writes music now. Same with her boyfriend. I didn't even know she was dating that guy from, was it Måneskin? I remember listening to their songs back in 2021. Yeah, 2021 was so long ago. It was so long ago, sonny. Back in my day, we didn't have the Netflixes and the Spotifys. We had cassette players and the VHSs and the Disney Channel. Oh, the bear looks pretty good so far. Thank you. Thank you. Out of curiosity, has anyone seen the new Snow White movie that came out? I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to wait until it comes on Disney Plus. I'm going to see it for myself before I make any further judgment. Okay, like, I get if you don't want to see the movie, that's completely fine, but for me, movies are just a nice way of just turning off my mind, just relaxing, forgetting about all the chaos that's going on in the world, and just have fun. Honestly, I wish when we just watched movies, like, I wish when, I miss when movies just came out. Like, there wasn't all this controversy, there wasn't all this, nonsense before a movie came out. Because, you know, it was honestly better that way. Like, I get the whole, like, Disney didn't want any live-action Snow White movie to be made. I get that. And I was surprised, too. I was kind of like, okay, well, let's just see how that goes. But now I'm kind of more like, well, it's already been made. Despite Walt Disney's wishes, there's really nothing we can do about it. Like, we can say, oh, why did this have to be made? Whatever, but it's not going to change the fact that it's already been made, you know? So I'm just like, well, I'm not going to fret over it. I'm just going to watch it, and don't get me wrong, nothing will beat the original, okay? Nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever beat the original. Same with a lot of live-action remakes. The remakes are good, but you gotta respect the original material as well. Because it was, like, Snow White was the very, very, very first feature-length movie that Disney ever made. And he worked really, really hard on it, as did the artists and the story writers, and it was a good movie. But, you know, I could go on a full-on tangent about why. Yeah, at this rate, I have mixed feelings, is what I'm trying to say. I have mixed feelings. But I'm gonna go in with an open mind and form my own opinion. Hi Audrey, how you doing? How you doing? How can I draw with you? I don't know, you can get a piece of paper and a pencil and just sort of draw along with me. I'm not really sure how to have people join streams yet. It's mostly what Ziegler said about the original that irked me. Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, the marketing wasn't that great. I can agree with that. I think they could have done a better job with marketing the movie. I think, yeah, it was the way things were worded. Like, you could still have your opinion about the animated movie, but just be respectful, okay? Like, then some people are saying that was just all hooey. That was all just to get people to talk about the movie, to get people talking about her. Because she did do a good job in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Like, she did do a good job with that role. So I don't know what the issue was with Snow White. Like, I don't know why they just couldn't have a better marketing strategy. Whatever. But I get what you're saying. I was willing to give it a chance. Yeah. I think marketing has a lot to do with whether people want to see a movie or not. Press, like what press? Sorry, my mind is just blanking at the moment. Gotta think for a sec. Pardon me. Yeah. What I'm saying is the marketing strategy could have been better. They could have, I don't know. I mean, you can still have your thoughts about the the animated movie, but still be respectful of it, you know? Do you remember when you'd watch movies with DVDs and VHS? Oh, yes. I have a VHS collection still. I still have the VHSs of Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, you name it. We still have it. We still have it. I don't have it in the same room with me, but I have it. Yeah, she hard dunked it. Yeah, I think it was the whole Rachel Ziegler thing, and then there's the whole Gal Gadot thing that we're not gonna get into, but yeah, it was just. But I'm sort of willing to just put that aside and just see the movie. Like, yeah. What I'm trying to say is I'm gonna see the movie, have my own opinion on it, just try to forget all the garbage that happened beforehand. Same, I don't have a VHS player anymore, but I have a lot of tapes. Yeah. Actually, I had a cassette. Like, I still have, I don't think I have it anymore, but as a kid, I had the cassette of Bear in the Big Blue House. That show is, does anyone remember that show? Bear in the Big Blue House. That is a throwback. It's like when they said that they were putting it on Disney Plus. I was so happy. the child in me was just like, I've got to watch some episodes. I got to rewatch that. And yeah, like, watching it now, Tutter is a complete and utter mood. He is a mood. Though sometimes I think I'm like Trilo as well, just very, very active internally. Internally very active. Dude, I remember that. Yeah! I still have my VHS and cassette tapes as well, and Bear. Yes! I'm glad I'm not the only one who remembers that show. I actually, this was funny. A long time ago, I used to watch this show, right? It was on Treehouse. Like, Treehouse is still a thing, but like I said, a lot of the shows are different now. They took off this show, and I'm trying to think of what the name is, and I keep trying to tell my family, I remember watching this show and loving it. I couldn't remember what it was. All I remembered was that it was about a little green monster, little green puppet. She lived with her grandma, and she had a dog. She had a little dog. And for the longest time, I could not think of the name of that show. I could not think of the name of it. And for the life of me, I was getting frustrated. I was like, I remember this show. I am not making this up. This was a real show. And finally, I saw something for it on TikTok. It was called Nalanan or something like that. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it was Nalanan. Something. She lived with her grandmother and her dog. And for the longest time, I couldn't think of the name of it. And then when I saw something for it on TikTok, and I saw that, when I saw the character, because sometimes they have, like Elmo posts TikToks or Bluey posts TikToks. When I saw the name of that show, I was like, I found it, and I just was so happy because I'm like, I'm not making this up. This is real. It was the funniest thing. That's Nalanan, right? Yeah. That's exactly what it was. I could not think of the name of it for the longest time, and I was beyond, and I eventually just gave up. Like, that's when I found out, is when I stopped trying. And it's just like, nah. Like, I just was so happy that I found it. I'm like, I'm not making this up. I'm not crazy. It wasn't a fever dream. It was the funniest thing. It was so hilarious. And then everyone else was like, okay, great. I'm glad you found it. That's so funny when you can't think of the name of something and then all of a sudden it just comes to you in the most unexpected moments. Like, I'm surprised it didn't come to me at like 3 a.m. and I didn't just scream it and wake everybody up. I'm surprised it didn't go like that. Because chances are it could have gone like that. But yeah, there are a lot of movies that I didn't watch until I was older because I was very picky about the movies that I watched. I was very picky. So even though the Avengers came out in like 2009, or they started to come out in 2009, 2008, whatever, I wouldn't have liked them back then because I was very selective of the shows that I watched. And one of the movies that I saw fairly recently that I was like, well, okay, I sort of understand why I didn't see this movie, but at the same time, I'm like, well, why didn't I watch this movie sooner? I would have loved it. Was, I think it was, I had another movie in my head, but now I'm thinking of, Anastasia. I didn't watch Anastasia until I was grown up. And I was like, why didn't I watch this movie as a kid? Little kid me would have loved this movie. And yet I was watching movies like Secret Garden and A Little Princess. Yeah, A Little Princess, they have a whole scene where the dad's off to war and everything's going bad. I watched that as a kid. Why didn't I watch Anastasia or Ella Enchanted? Oh, actually, I did try to watch Ella Enchanted, but I didn't like the bad guy. I didn't like the bad guy, okay? I thought he was creepy. I thought his pet snake was creepy. Nope. I was like, nope, not watching this movie. even though I got pretty far, I remember getting pretty far in the movie, and then there's this one part, well, I'm not going to spoil it in case y'all haven't seen Ella Enchanted, but if you've seen Ella Enchanted, you probably know the part that I probably didn't like. Anastasia, love that Don Bluth film. Yes, yeah. Yes, I loved Anastasia when I watched it. Same with same with Ella Enchanted. I actually watched Ella Enchanted all the way through as an adult. Okay, I watched it as an adult because I refused to watch it when I was a kid. Same with The Princess Bride. I'm like, well, holy cow! Look what I've been missing out on. Look what I've been missing out on. I've been missing out on this Wesley, who was just like Zorro in another life. Zorro if he was blonde. Yeah, if he was blonde. Ella Enchanted is pretty fun too. Yes, it is very fun. It's a very fun movie. What else did I watch? What other one did I watch that I was like, well, why didn't I watch this as a kid? I would have loved it. I can't think of the name of it. Shoot. But yeah, I remember watching The Princess Bride and being like, where do I know his voice? Like, where do I know Wesley's voice from? And then I looked it up, and it was the same, it was the voice actor for Garrett in Quest for Camelot. I was like, what? There's no way! There's no heckin' way! That's like, I was watching a Hallmark movie last night with my mom and dad, and my mom says, well, the main guy looks like one of the, what are they called? Presenters? Yeah, presenters on this show, The Price is Right, because my parents like game shows, and I do too. So, then we were like, wait, huh? And then I kept thinking she meant another actor, so I was like, no, I don't think so. And then at the very end of the movie, I was like, okay, let me look at the cast and see. And then when my mom was more specific, like, she said, no, I don't mean the girl's dad. I meant the boyfriend, the guy that she likes. And then we looked it up and we were like, oh, that is funny because that is actually him. Like, my mom was so convinced that it was him. I'm like, no. and then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, it is. Dove Cameron is still acting. She's going to be in the live-action show adaptation of 56 Days. I do not know of 56 Days. I know of 365 Days. Never saw it, but heard of it, but I don't know what 56 Days is. That's a whole other category. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. It's like we watched John Wick 4 over the weekend as well. We've seen it before, but we watched it over the weekend because we were doing like a marathon. And what was I gonna say? I hate that when I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, and the mom was like, the mom. My mom was like, okay, where do we know this guy from again? Like, has he been in anything? And I said, yeah, he was Pennywise in It. Again, we haven't seen It, but we know of it. And I was like, oh, no wonder. No wonder I didn't like him. Oh, but he's I feel so bad for him because he always seems to play creepy characters or characters that aren't necessarily morally good, but he seems like a decent guy in real life. Bill Skarsgård, I mean, not anybody else. At least it had Jack Black. Jack Black and what? Neverending Story? I've never watched Neverending Story. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Neverending Story yet. I will add it to the list. I've seen many, many other older movies. I'm surprised I haven't watched Neverending Story yet, but I will add it to the list and tell you what I think of it once I do. Yeah, I actually watched Labyrinth for the first time in October of last year. Again, another movie I probably wouldn't have liked when I was a kid, but at the same time, maybe I would have liked it. I don't know. And I thought it was great. I thought it was great when I watched Labyrinth. Alright, I think this is good so far. Land Before Time. Yeah, I've seen most of the Land Before Time. I don't think I've seen them all. Or at least I don't remember them all. Can't wait to watch the live action Legend of Zelda. It's gonna be trashed by the same people who made Madame Web and Morbius. I had mixed feelings about Morbius. I was excited for the plot, but the story just didn't do it for me. I mean, there were some parts that were a little too odd, but other than that, it wasn't the worst movie I've seen, but not the best Marvel movie, if you know what I mean, or DC or whatever. I wouldn't say it's the best. At least we watched it. At least we got through it. I think the only movie I remember not getting through, like, there are a few movies that we just couldn't watch in its entirety. But one of them was a Melissa McCarthy movie. It was supposedly a Muppet movie, but it wasn't Muppets. It was I forget what it was called, but it was such a odd movie. We didn't even get through it. But other than that, I'm not usually picky when it comes to movies. As long as I know what to expect, as long as I know this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Blah, blah, blah. Not spoiler-ish, but whatever. Same with TV shows. I like to know what's gonna happen. If there's anything that might be upsetting, I'd like to know when it happens and how. But then other times I'm just like, eh. Like, I've been watching Game of Thrones, and some of the scenes are a bit wild, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, whatever. Nothing I haven't seen before. I hope we see a new live stream soon. So you have to go finish your homework. Oh, okay, well, it was nice having you, Akira. Good luck with your schoolwork. I hope it goes well. We'll see you next time. I probably will be streaming on Friday next week, but I don't know. I might be doing a movie review, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I might change the whole movie review on Patreon to once a month versus once every couple weeks, just so I have more time to plan them out and write them and do them properly and not have to rush through them. Like, I know some people who post on Patreon, like, every day. I don't know how you do it. And some people who post on Patreon every week. Like, I don't know how you do it either. I don't know how y'all post on Patreon and then post on YouTube and then post on here and then post on there. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you do it without getting burnt out. Like, I don't know how. I'm still trying to figure out a good posting schedule. Trying to figure out the color. See, I think this is too light. I think we need to go a little darker for this room thing here. I think we need to go a little darker, like that. Okay, a little darker. Okay. Madam Web is rated worse than the live-action Green Lantern. Oh, man. I haven't seen Madam Web. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was Venom. The last Venom movie. Though, again, I'm not picky when it comes to Marvel movies. I'm just like, well, let's just put on a movie. It's not good. I think a lot about Marvel movies. Here's what I think. It's not gonna be an Oscar nominee. It's not gonna be anything super spectacular, okay? It's just a movie that I can put on to turn off my brain and relax, okay? I don't have to think about a million different things. I don't have to think about a million different characters. Well, depending on the Marvel movie. If we're talking Endgame, then yeah, you have to think of a million different characters, but most of the time, I just was like, okay, let's just put this one on. Like, that's what I thought about the Marvels. I thought the Marvels was okay. I thought the Marvels was not the best Marvel movie, but not the worst. Okay? And it certainly helped that one of the characters I thought in my eyes were quite attractive. I mean, if there's an attractive character in a movie or a show, then yep, you're pretty much have me set, okay? You pretty much have me set. Same with TV shows. You can give me an attractive character, I'll be like, "Oh, it's you." And sometimes the most attractive character to me will be the one that needs a hug, okay? The one that needs a big hug. Like, oh, you silly. You silly. He's just a silly goofy. And meanwhile, it'll be someone like Loki, or it'll be someone like what was his name in Doctor Strange? Caecilius? And then people are like, oh, you like that one? Okay, whatever. Like, people aren't surprised at my celebrity crushes anymore. Like, they're just not surprised. Like, what was the one? Because I got my dad the Bullet Train book for Christmas, because he really loves the movie. And I wanted to read it. And my mom said, okay, who are you in love with? And I was like, Mother dearest, can I not be interested in reading a book or seeing a movie 500 times without liking a character? How absurd. but then, I said, I didn't say that. I said, you know me. Who do I like? And she went through every other character except the one I like. Now, I'm going to let y'all guess who I liked in Bullet Train, if you've seen Bullet Train. If you haven't, please go watch it. It's so funny. It is such a good movie. The Marvels might be my movie for tonight. Haven't decided yet. I'd say it's a good movie. I mean, some parts are very, very out of the blue, like very unexpected. But I had fun watching it. Everyone else is like, wow, okay. They really did that. It's a fun movie. It's fun, okay? Like, if you don't take it too seriously, it's a good movie. But again, not the best, but it's fun. It is fun. You might like it. It all depends. All depends on your tastes. You should really draw my cat, fella. Oh, well, are you in the Discord server? Because I might be able to, if you haven't already posted it in like images and such, I might not be able to if I don't know what they look like. But yeah, for those of you who joined the Discord server, you do have to do an intro before you can gain access. You have to click the little wolf in the rules section. So I know that you've read the rules. It's an all ages server, so there's no 18 plus content allowed. Okay. There are people who act like current Marvel movies are the worst when there have been worse movies in the past. Incredible Hulk, Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, I think it depends on people's tastes, though. But yeah, I see what you're saying as well. Like I said before, I miss when we just watched movies. You can have your opinion, of course, but don't ruin it for people who actually like the movies. Like, I actually like Disney remakes, okay? Call me cringe, I don't care, but I love live action Disney remakes. And I loved Moana 2. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still good. Let's see. Do I want to outline this or no? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, like, I like Maleficent. I love, Beauty and the Beast. I love Cinderella. I love, what was the other one? There are so many. I thought The Jungle Book was good. I thought, the only one I thought could have been better was Mulan. I thought Mulan could have been better. And I like the live action Aladdin. Okay? I like the live action movies. I like the animated movies that they make. I just love Disney in general because, like I said, there's so much negativity in the world. And it's nice just to put on a movie and relax. It's nice just to put on a movie and just forget about all that and just enjoy. Yeah, I could go on a whole tangent about why that is, but yeah, like I get it. You're allowed to not like certain movies, but at the same time, like, don't shame people for liking movies, okay? Like, don't shame them. No, we do not tolerate that. Okay, there are movies that are universally bad. Yeah, there are some that are just bad. Like, I'm like that too. Like, there are some movies that I don't personally like, but I'm not gonna poo-poo on people who like the movie. If you like the movie, that is completely fine. That is your taste. We all have our own tastes. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own likes and dislikes. Like my nephew said, it would be boring if there were thousands of me's or thousands of you's or thousands of one person. It would be boring if we all thought the same. I just upload when I want to, hence I have no posting schedule. Yeah, I mean, I never used to have a schedule, but then I was like, well, how do people know when I'm going to stream? How will people know when I'm going to post? But I see what you're saying as well. Like, it's just a whole lot of unnecessary pressure. So that is totally okay if you don't have a posting schedule. You just post when you want. That is completely okay. And I understand why that is so much easier than having a schedule. He's a floating head. Whoa. My stomach just made a weird noise. The original Sonic movie would have been bad if the design wasn't changed. That design was cursed. Yeah. I heard that the original design was cursed. But I was actually... I think many people were thrown off by the fact that he had teeth, which hedgehogs apparently do have teeth. They have teeth from the time they're 3 weeks of age. Which is something I did not know until I looked it up. I don't like any of the bodies that I create with these bears. I do not like it at all. Okay, so there's our bear that we drew. It's just gonna be a head. It's just gonna be a bear head. Floating head. Actually, look, I can make it float. Watch this. Watch this. This is so funny. Let me just merge these together. Whee! You'll float too! Okay, that is our drawing. That's our drawing right here, you guys. Hey. Do we want to draw something else? Something else? Yeah, let's draw something else. We'll just make this invisible. Let's see. Floating head like the Wizard of Oz. Yes. Pay no attention to the bear behind the curtain. I actually watched that movie with friends last week for not the first time, but the first time in a while, and a majority of it I did not remember. It's like, I don't remember this, but I remember this. Yeah. See, I like The Wizard of Oz, but if I had to choose between all of the remakes, it would be Wicked, then it would be Oz the Great and Powerful, and then The Wizard of Oz. That is my order. Yeah, my niece and my nieces and nephews watched Wicked as well, and they loved it. Like, yay, let's talk about it. Like, I love when my nieces and nephew watch the same movies that I do, or they have similar tastes, because then I'm just like, yay, I have someone to talk about this with. Yeah, what was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, Bullet Train. I like all the characters the same in Bullet Train, but if I had to choose just one character that I would trust more than any other member of the Bullet Train crew, I would choose the Elder. I think he's my favorite character. He's just a character that I know I could probably vent to, and he'd say something wise and just make it all better, you know? But yeah, if you haven't watched Bullet Train, please go and watch it. It is fun. It is a funny movie. It's like an action comedy. And it's got a bunch of people we know. A whole loady load of people. Excuse me. Imagine Sonic with white hands, human proportions, and human teeth. That was the original Sonic design. Ah! Ah, no! Need the holy water. For me, it's Ladybug. I got a soft spot for neurotic characters for some reason. You know what? I get it. I think he's a mood. He is such a mood sometimes. My word. He is a mood. Home Alone is the Christmas movie for me, as in the original one. Yeah! Yeah. The first two Home Alones are the best, in my opinion. The other ones are okay. Like they're not as good as the original two. Like nothing, and I mean nothing, could top the original two. Even if they were to make a sixth one or a seventh one or an eighth one, years and years and years later, which I don't think they're gonna do. I don't think they would do that, but in this day and age, you never know. Definitely, the first two are the best. Whee! Those are the eyes. Oh, look at that! That's kinda cute. It's kinda cute. Oh, it's better than the other one, actually. Hold on. If I were to draw... It's a little mouse. It looked like a bear at first, but now it looks more like a mouse. Just a moose. Moosin'. Oh, and another animated live action movie that I like. I think it was Disney? Yeah, Disney. Nutcracker in the Four Realms. Better than the Barbie Nutcracker, changed my mind. Actually, I like them all. I like Barbie Nutcracker. I just didn't watch it until I was older because I hated the Rat King or the Mouse King. I hated him. I thought he was creepy. Pardon me. And I think it helped. I think it helped the creepiness factor that Tim Curry played him, which should have made me want to watch it, but didn't. Because, oddly enough, I watched him in The Pebble and the Penguin before I watched him in, Barbie Nutcracker. Let's see, what color mouse do we want? Do we want gray or do we want brown? Brown mouse. Actually, let me fix something. Hold on. Let me fix a little something here. I have an idea of who I want to draw. Let me fix the ears. I'll fix the eyes too. The only thing I won't fix is the mouth, because I'm pretty sure the mouth is pretty much on point. Alright, let's see. Ah, wrong color. Wrong color. Originals for me will be the best. Yeah. Live action Grinch is my go-to Christmas movie. I love that movie too. We watch it every year. Every year. There. Yes, I'm making them big on purpose. If you know who I'm drawing, great, because I'm glad. I'm glad if you know who I'm drawing. Do you know who I'm drawing? It's a mouse with big ears. And no, it is not Mickey Mouse. I would have made the ears smaller if I was drawing Mickey Mouse. Alright, he has big ears. Big ears. Barbie and the Nutcracker is my favorite one, mostly because, yes, exactly. We are people of refined tastes. Alright, let's see. No, actually, let me see if I can do this. Beep, beep. You look so funny. Okay, let me fix the eyes. I wish I could look it up, but I can't have it open at the same time. Oh, you know what? That's okay. We just have to make sure the eyes are a little more even. Faces are my weakness when it comes to drawing. I have to have a reference, or it's just gonna be higgledy-piggledy. Good enough. I like the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. The casting was on point, especially for Shaggy. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the live-action Scooby-Doo. Alright. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Dooby-Doo. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh. Disney, please don't hire me. Okay, we already have our coloring layer. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see what colors we need. You'll break my heart, White Wolf. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. Alright, let's see. We need the coloring. Let's see. I'm singing the song. It's just in my head all of the time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that's the right color. I think we just have to go a little darker. There we go. No, it's... I know what color I want. I know who I'm drawing. If you guys don't know who I'm drawing, y'all breaking my heart. I'm kidding. Alright. That would probably help if he had a little hat or something. Actually, let me... Yeah, we'll see if you know who I'm drawing. If you know who I'm drawing, then tell me who I'm drawing. And we'll see which movies you haven't seen. We'll see what movies you haven't seen, okay? Alright. We'll see what movies y'all haven't seen since y'all don't know who I'm drawing. And no, it's not Tutter. You gotta think better than that. Okay, let me see. Okay, maybe I'll start with the inner ears. So let's see my battery. Is my battery okay? Yeah, it's fine. Who cares? If it goes out, it goes out. Let's see. Inside the ears, perfect color. That is perfect. That was right on point, actually. Alright. Alright. Okay. Do you know who I'm drawing? A mouse. Yeah, well, you have to... He's a specific kind of mouse. Like, he's a specific mouse character. He's a character that I'm drawing. You gotta guess. You gotta guess who I'm drawing. Can't think of a mouse with that. Well, if you can't think of a mouse with that, then, I will tell you at the very end if you haven't already guessed. But I'm still gonna be coloring, so you got time to guess. You got time to guess who I'm Okay, I think we went a little too dark there. Let me see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 5-0? Nope. Not 5-0. Or fiddle or bibble or whatever. I'm kidding. Sorry, I just wanted to say bibble. Yeah, I think that's alright. Not exactly the right color, but we're getting somewhere at least. It's not Mickey. Nope. Not Mickey Mouse. It's got nothing to do with Disney. That's the only hint you're getting right now. He's not Disney. He's not a Disney mouse. Great Mouse Detective. Oh, good guess, but nope. Not a Disney mouse. No guess. Yeah, you'd probably be able to guess if I gave him the hat and something else, but Rescuers, nope. Timothy from Secret of NIMH, nope. Mouse from Billy Bibble House, nope. Not him. Rescuers, nope. I'll give you a hint. It's an older movie. Not super old, but older. It probably doesn't help that it doesn't even look anything like him. It probably doesn't help. It doesn't look anything like who I'm drawing. The dynamic between Bernardo and Bianca was great. I agree. Oh. Colored outside the lines. I colored outside the lines. Okay. Alright, I'll give you another hint. It's based on a book. It is based on a book. A mouse with big ears. Based on a book. That should give it away. That should give it away who I'm drawing. It probably doesn't look anything like him. Oh, hold on. Let me... Okay, I have a good reference for the hat. So, just bear with me here. Pardon me. Right, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can do it. No! I just ruined it. Okay, let me see if I can, Okay. How do I get the hat right? Y'all gassed? Zombie, hi, good to see ya. If you give a mouse a cookie, no. Devereaux. Very close, you're very close, but you're very close. Very, very close. You're like this close, this close. I'm drawing a mouse, and everyone's trying to guess what it is. Let me see. Let me go over the hints that I gave. A mouse with big ears, based on a book. Timothy the Mouse from Dumbo. No, not Timothy the Mouse, not a Disney mouse. You were right one of the times, but we just have to replace a couple of the letters. A couple of the letters. Alright, let's see. Does he have a little... Alright. Oh no, I didn't run there. No. Maybe he doesn't need that. You were right one of the times. You just have to replace a few of the letters. Just had to replace a few of the letters and you would have gotten it on the spot. Does he need that? I don't think so. At the same time, it might add a little texture to him. I don't know. Alright. So, I'm going to tell you guys who was closest. So, Anna was the closest to figuring out who it was. We just have to replace a few of the letters in the name. And it would have been on point. Yeah, Devereaux, but replace some letters. Yep. Where'd he go? Replace some letters in the name. You're very close. You're very close, Anna. You're very close. We just have to replace some of the letters in the name. Okay. I don't even know if we need that or not. I was just going through the Discord and saw you were streaming. I was trying to sort beads and also read chapter books at 5, so I don't know picture book characters that well. Oh, it's not a picture book. Not a picture book. I'll give you another hint. Emma Watson. Emma Watson is in this movie. A Mouse with Big Ears, based on a book, and Emma Watson's in the movie. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to guess, and then I'll tell you who it is. Like I said, Anna, you are very close. You are very close. Okay, I think we've got it. Harry Potter. No, not a Harry Potter mouse. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you who it was. Have any of you heard of the movie The Tale of Despero? If you've heard of The Tale of Despero, then you got it right. Hey, Daniel, good to see ya. Good to see ya. We're just drawing. We're trying to guess who the mouse is. Yeah, the sword-fighting mouse. Yeah. Yes. It doesn't help that it doesn't look anything like him. You were really close. I told you were so close, Anna. I told you were so very, very close. Oh, my word. I don't know British people, only Despero or something like that. Yeah, Despero. You got it. It's Despero. It's a little baby. Oh, the coloring is odd on the phone because I'm reading the chat on the phone. Thank you, dude. That's how you spell the name. Yes! Yes, you were so close. You just had to get a couple more letters. I know spelling is tricky. The spelling was tricky. Brain was blanking. Oh. I gotta watch that movie again. My. are so many good lines in that movie. So many. It probably would have helped if I drew the ears a little bigger. It's been years since I've seen that movie. I know. I need to watch it again. Pardon me. It paid off. Yeah. You were so close. I told you were so close. You were so close. I told you. I told you were so close, and then you got it. Probably doesn't help that it doesn't look anything like him. I was like, well, I might as well try. Alright, let's see. I remember when the movie came out, there was a little plush, and I wanted him so bad, and I didn't get the plush, and then I cried. I'm kidding, and I didn't cry, but I felt sad. I was like, when I saw the commercials, I'm like, I have to watch this. I have to. And we did. I think we have it on, I don't know if we have it on DVD, because we watched it in a car on a vacation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have it somewhere, or it's on Netflix or whatever. I don't even know if it's on anything, but I'm sure we can find it. I have to dig it. I have to dig up. I'd have to go digging. I have to dig it up. Okay. Yeah, now I'm going down a rabbit hole. Or a mouse hole, if you will. I remember it because Matthew Broderick did the voice of the mouse. Yes, I know! I was so surprised. I was like, wait, is that Simba from The Lion King? Sorry, that's the only movie I know him in. That's the only movie I know him in. I have a bunch of Star Wars VHS tapes. Ooh, Star Wars VHS. Yes. I don't have them on VHS, but I have them on DVD. I only know Star Wars, Indiana Jones, James Bond, National Treasure, Transformers, because I grew. Yes, James Bond. Name's Bond. James Bond. There are talks that Henry Cavill is going to be the next James Bond, which I hope so. But at the same time, it's probably not going to be him. Because, some reason that I'm not coming up with right now. Right, next time, I'm seeing if our library has it next time. Oh, please do. Please do. I wish I could have movie nights in my server so we could watch, like, Tale of Despero and all these movies that you guys want me to watch. I wish I could. I wish I could have movie nights in my server. Yes, that's right. I forgot he was in that movie. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. One day I hope to be in an animated movie. Like, do the voice, I mean. But I have to practice first. I have to get really good at voice acting and then, see where it goes. Right, I think he's done. Wait, should I give him a little sword? I don't know how to draw swords. Nope. Not do that. No. Not do that. Nope. Jeez, I grew up in the 60s and 70s James Bond. I didn't watch the 60s and 70s James Bond. I only watched the newer ones. And the ones with Pierce Brosnan. Those are the only James Bond movies I've watched. I've watched the Daniel Craig ones and the Pierce Brosnan ones. And that's it. One day, well, no worries. I hope so. Alright. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in a little bit because it's almost my dinner time. But yeah, hello to everybody who's still in the chat. I hope you've enjoyed this admittedly very chaotic drawing stream because, like I said, I'm not an artist at all. Not an artist. I mean, Shining Armor is actually a VA, if you know him. He talks about his career on Twitch. I have not heard of them, but I'll look into it and see. I'll look into it. It was a fun stream. It was. Like I said, it's nice to chat with y'all. Just relax with y'all and chat a bit. It's been a fun stream. A+ for your drawing of Despero. Thank you. He looks nothing like Despero, but thank you for your praise. I appreciate that. I think next time I stream, I'll do it in the evening. So that way more people can come and hop in. I'm trying to think of a good streaming time. It was honestly fun trying to guess who you were drawing. Yeah, it was. Alright. Just have to finish this little finishing touch there. And I don't know, should we do a background? I don't know if we should do a background or just leave it. Look how little he is! Alright, let me see. Hold on. What do we do? Let's see. Let's gather this up. Wait, do we need this? No, we do not. Okay. Alright, we're gonna scale that. And then we're gonna wrap it up. Because I gotta go eat food. Apparently, I'm a human being and I need to eat. The struggles of being human, I swear. You gotta eat, you gotta drink, you gotta do all that, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. You gotta do all that. And you're human. Alright. Well, see you around, White Wolf. Bye, zombie. Nice of you to hop in. Alright. I think this is good. Now let me just put my signature. We're gonna call this the attempt of Despero. By White Wolf. Struggling artist. Nah, I think just by White Wolf's good. Food, what am I having? I don't know. Let's see if I can smell it. I cannot tell. I cannot tell from here what I'm having. My nose is currently very, very snuffy. But we'll probably figure it out Alright, Alright, I think we're good. Okay, everybody. I think that is going to be the end of the stream. Can't erase my signature. Someone try to steal this incredible work of art. Don't worry, I will save it off stream. I would save it off the stream, but it was super fun chatting with you guys. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night. I hope you have a great weekend. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream or the next audio, depending on when my next audio is out. But yeah, I will see you around. Bye-bye!